is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new video. It has been a hot minute since I've picked up the camera and talked to you beautiful people. My last video was in September. I didn't film a video in October, and it is now the beginning of November, and I'm finally feeling ready to get back in front of the camera and kind of give you guys a life update. So the title of this video, is it a little clickbaity? Yes. Is it true? Also yes. I'm going to talk about what happened, why there was no video in October, and what I'm doing now. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Shortly after filming the video that I put up in September, I had to take some time away from running. I had a forced break from running. What had happened is the genetic back condition that I have, Bertolotti syndrome, I had a really bad flare-up. I'm not 100% sure what actually caused the flare-up, but I got some really bad pain in my back on the right side and down into my right hip. My best guess is that I was training too hard for too long, and my body finally said we need a break. So in September I didn't run at all, and I mean, I had a really hard time even walking. It was very difficult to walk. Was in a lot of pain. It took pretty much all of September for my body to calm down, my body to return to normal, to where movement didn't hurt. And I took most of October off. I would probably say like halfway through October, I finally got up the courage to try to start running again and see if I could, and I could, but I took it very easy in October. I think I only did like 2 runs maybe in October. But yeah, that first couple of weeks, that first 2 to 3 weeks of not being able to run, not being able to move without, being in some pretty bad pain, that really shook me. That really put me in a spot mentally that I haven't been in a very long time. I got really low mentally. I was struggling because running was a big part of who I've been for the past 2 years. I think the beginning of November marks my 2-year running anniversary. It's crazy, but not being able to run after running consistently for the past 2 years, it really shook me, and it really made me realize how much of myself I had wrapped up in running. I started thinking what if I can never run again? Am I done as a runner? What am I going to do now that I can't run? All those things just running through my mind, and it took me a few weeks to really come out of that. But once I did, I realized that there's more to me than just being a runner. There's other things that I like to do. There's other things that I enjoy doing. I strength train. I love strength training. I was strength training for years before I started running. I have other extracurricular hobbies outside of running, outside of fitness. Photography, filming YouTube videos, and some other miscellaneous things. But once I snapped out of that funk, I realized that not being able to run for a while is really good. It gives me a chance to sit down and focus on the things that I have been neglecting. You know, some personal relationships, my passion and desire for photography, my other hobbies. Like, I love to read. I haven't been reading as much, or I hadn't been reading as much when I was, running a lot. And I was just taking a step back to really focus on what I've been neglecting and what I can do to fill my time until I feel like I can run again. I'm happy to say that now I can run. As of filming this video, I'm getting back into consistently running. I did a run. Today is November 3rd, so earlier in the week I did a 2-mile run on the treadmill, and then yesterday, Saturday the 2nd, I did a 5-mile trail run. So I am starting to get back into consistent running again. I am actually prepping for the Naked Bavarian 2025, which takes place on March 1st, 2025. So getting back into running and doing it by jumping right into a race prep, which is, if I'm gonna get back into running, go big or go home, right? I really don't have much to say for this video. I just wanted it to be a quick update as to, what's been happening. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post a little bit here and there about not being able to run, but I figured I would sit down and give a little bit more in depth as to what happened, what I've been doing the past couple of months, and what I'm planning on in the near future. And before I end this video, I want to take this time to thank my friends who were there for me during the first few weeks of me taking some time off of running, the weeks where I was in pain pretty much every day. It was very hard to move, walk, and when my mindset was at its lowest. I want to thank you for being there for me, and for talking with me, and for helping me to come out of that funk that I was in my own time. I'm very appreciative for the people that I have in my life who support me and my goals no matter where I'm at with them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is short and sweet. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much, but more videos to come in the future. I'm not sure how much of this race prep I'm going to document, only because I've documented quite a few race preps already, and it's all pretty much the same thing. I just want to, be able to go out there, train the way I need to train, and not have to worry about bringing the camera along, capturing footage, all that kind of stuff. So if you get a race prep video here and there, great. If not, you'll still get monthly videos as to what I'm up to. But with that being said, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.